Rankin Bass is famous for its holiday specials, from Rudolph to Frosty, from Easter Bunny to Little Drummer Boy. It's a tradition for many families to get together to watch these specials.
But if you had to pick just one, which would it be? So let's put one foot in front of the other and find out who's having a blue Christmas. Let's rumble.
Round 1. Plot.
Look, you gotta give this to Santa Claus is Coming to Town. This movie solidified the Claus mythos. The framing device of the movie is kids sending letters to Santa Claus, asking him questions about why and how he does things. Who doesn't love a good origin story?
Origins are all well and good, but they're limited in nature. Once you have an established origin is when you can really start to have fun. In A Year Without Santa Claus, we get to see an old, weathered Santa struggle with the losses of people's Christmas spirits, and face the question if people even need him anymore. Watching him deal with that is way more interesting than anything in Santa is Coming to Town.
Except, we don't see him deal with that for most of the movie. It's mostly him trying to clean up a mess made by Mrs. Claus while he fights off a cold. The man is physically ill and is being forced to run around. There's a message about dealing with burnout in this movie, and the movie's answer is to just deal with it. Santa Claus is Coming to Town is a movie about doing what you think is right and finding like-minded people to help you achieve your dreams, change people's minds, and stand up to tyranny.
The message isn't for him to just deal with it. He finds that the spirit of the holiday is still alive in ordinary people. While there will always be people who don't believe, there are others willing to keep it alive. Whether they be friends and family or complete strangers, the movie demonstrates that a little bit of kindness goes a long way.
That's great and all, but the movie spends too much time focusing on other plot points and the message gets lost. I'll take a simple story well told over a movie that loses sight of its main theme.
Round 1 goes to Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Round 2. Characters.
Now you can't deny that A Year Without Santa Claus hosts some of the most iconic characters in the entire Rankin Bass cinematic universe. The Miser Brothers. Their feud generates good music, helps extend the plot of the movie, and leads to a funny conclusion with Mrs. Claus needing to bring in Mother Nature to settle their bickering.
I'll give you the Miser Brothers. They were so popular, they got their own special later down the line. Don't watch it. It's bad. But other than those two, you mostly have hanger-on characters. You didn't need both Jingle and Jangle. And why is Iggy in the movie so much? Seems like they were just trying to pad the character roster.
Really? A Year Without Santa Claus was padding the characters.
Better call my brothers. Wingo, Bingo, Jingle, Zingle. What is it, Bingo?
I mean, seriously. Why is the Penguin in this movie? He is completely pointless. I don't want to hear anything about the chimneys. Kringle could have come up with that on his own. While Santa Claus is Coming to Town had more characters, A Year Without Santa characters are stronger.
Round 2 goes to A Year Without Santa Claus. Round 3. Art and Animation.
Well, this is just unfair. Your movie came out 4 years after mine.
No excuses. Make your argument.
Well, most of the things Santa is Coming to Town does well, Year Without a Santa Claus does too, just with far more polish.
Like the audio mixing.
Well, he's got millions and millions of stockings to fill on Christmas Day. So you better write your letter now and mail it right away.
Honestly, except for some charmingly derpy expressions the characters make, I don't think there's any good faith argument I can make in favor of Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Yeah, no contest on this one.
Round 3 goes to A Year Without Santa Claus. Round 4. Entertainment.
The songs in A Year Without Santa Claus are way better. Sure, Santa's Coming to Town has one foot in front of the other, and Toymaker to the King is catchy. The others just don't compare. The Miser Brothers songs, I Believe in Santa Claus, and the titular song, A Year Without Santa Claus, nothing comes close to these in both fun and quality.
Santa Claus is Coming to Town may have fewer recognizable songs, but that doesn't mean its music is worse. I love that medley at the beginning of the movie, taking me back to my musical theater roots. Also, A Year Without a Santa Claus going in and out of rhyming is annoying.
Really? That's the nit you're gonna pick. While the wandering nature of A Year Without Santa Claus lost it the plot round, it's a strength in this one. The movie going around to so many locations and characters coming in and out of the story makes for a way more entertaining film.
Yours might have a faster pace and more variation, but the comedic timing of Santa Claus is Coming to Town is way stronger. The slapstick and exaggerated expressions make me laugh every time, and I've seen this movie a lot. So, which is more important, number of laughs or the quality of them?
Honestly, that's a good question. At the end of the day, I guess that is the most subjective part of these movies. All things considered, I think this one is a tie.
Round 4 is a tie. And your winner is A Year Without Santa Claus.
And there you have it. A Year Without Santa Claus wins this match. But let us know what you think. Do you agree with our results? Or do you think a completely different movie should be the best Rankin Bass film? Let us know in the comments below. And join us next time when the Eternals rumble again.